Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Tony. This week we're going to share 3 simple and delicious meals with you. If you're new around here, simple and delicious is kind of my theme, is what I go for. So yeah, just 3 simple and delicious meals. So let's just jump right in here. What's for dinner?
Meatball subs.
Alright, so for dinner tonight we are going to have meatball subs, and you want waffle fries or crinkle cut?
Waffle fries.
Waffle fries. Alright, and then we're going to have some waffle fries. This is a meal that I have to kind of adjust it to please everybody. You don't need fries. We got garlic sticks.
No, I don't.
But I want waffle fries.
Then do it.
We're also going to do fries. But anyways, this is a meal that we have to kind of adapt to please everybody. We're going to have meatball subs, but Wendy's only going to have the meatballs, and then Lily doesn't want the meatballs, so she has to have some kind of pasta and sauce, so we make it work. But along with that, we're just going to jump in here and get to work. In your pan, you're going to open your sauce. Maybe. Okay, who closed this? Okay, we got it.
Hopefully there's like music or something like that. Pizza
Okay, and then I'm going to add like 2 tablespoons of tomato sauce. Or it's just paste, tomato paste.
Yeah, okay.
This is the tomato basil one, and it is really good. And then we're going to do half a cup of water. A little bit of rosemary.
Are you making a sauce?
Well, I'm just vamping it up, I guess. I only got 1 jar of sauce. Really needed 2, so I'm having to make it go a little bit farther. Not this grocery trip, I didn't. For some reason, I wasn't thinking correctly this time. If you didn't have a picky kid, or kids in my case, you could add like a can of tomatoes too, but my kids don't like tomatoes, so.
But I like chunks.
Yes, you don't want chunks in it. I actually think tomatoes would make it better, but whatever. Just a 2-pound bag of the home style meatballs. I'm going to add about half of it.
Wow. Where do you even get those again? Like
Walmart. I think they sell them everywhere though.
probably.
Will you get the air fryer, please?
It's kind of hard to do it because it's so full.
That's why you kind of scoop up. Okay, so the meatballs are done. I took some of the extra sauce out just to make sure that Wendy had enough, and in case John needed a little bit to dip his breadsticks in. That's what they're called. So. Alright, so with everything done, try that again. Alright, with everything done, it's time to make the cheese sauce. We're gonna make it just like we did last week. I am gonna make it just a little bit thinner though. So we're gonna do 1 cup of mozzarella cheese.
A few minutes later.
1 cup of mozzarella, and then we're gonna do 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream this time. So it's okay. This might be too watery. We'll just have to wait and see. No big deal if it is.
It looks like you're cooking, but in reality, it's
Yep.
me. She's just making cheese right now.
Making cheese. Alright, it's done enough. It's still a little tiny bit lumpy, but it's fine. The kids are starving, so I'll go ahead and get it plated. Going to assemble the sub.
She's so satisfying.
It is, isn't it? Added a little bit more. Cob! I added a little bit more mozzarella
Yeah, and it
to it, and it's made it smoother, so.
Kobe, you're ruining it. Hush.
It's fine. I think we're gonna stick with 6. It's not gonna focus on it, is it? See, it got nice and smooth. It's alright, you can leave it there, baby.
Why? This camera's weird. Wow.
Wow, that looks good. Alright guys, and this is the finished product. It was definitely a hit. Everybody cleared their plates, so we will definitely be adding this to our rotation of meals because it was so good. Alright, so this is going to be a little different. It's supposed to be a dinner for this week, but I thought I could make it for the kids. It'd be a nice quick lunch. It's really nice outside. It's warm. Thought they might take it outside, have a picnic. Kobe's having a fit. So we're just gonna jump in here. I'm gonna modify it just a little bit, make it a little bit more portable, but we're gonna jump in here and get started. Okay, so the first thing that you wanna do is you're gonna take some sort of breaded chicken strips and cook it till it's almost done. We're gonna preheat the oven to 350, but we're gonna cook it in the air fryer to make it cook quicker. So that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll come back for the sauce, which is the main ingredient for the recipe. So we'll be back. Okay, so I don't usually measure this. I don't think I've ever measured it, but for video's sake, I'm going to just sort of measure it. We'll see how it goes. I have on no makeup and I just ran 2 miles, so well, I didn't run the whole 2 miles, but I did work out. So I don't look as presentable as usual. Not that I usually look presentable, but you know what I mean. Alright, so oh, that's cool. It turned into putty. Anyways, we're gonna put 1/4 cup of corn syrup. I think I usually do more than this.
I'm just somebody hit me. Who are you? You just hit me.
You can't see the pan because I did change tripods this week for the videos, but I didn't get the really big one, so I didn't like I didn't like the quality of last week's videos, and then it was all up in the pan, and the pan was ugly, and I didn't feel good about it. So we're gonna do about 2 tablespoons of buffalo sauce. The original recipe, it came from Marina. There's no way I'll be able to remember what video that is or go back and find it, or I would link it. But the original recipe that she shared used Red Hot, right? Is it Red Hot?
Yeah, I think.
Is it a sauce? I think it was Red Hot, and we just always have buffalo, so we've always made it with buffalo. Red Hot might be better. We're gonna have to try to buy some. Well, not try. We're gonna have to buy some and try it with that. But, and then this is gonna be 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce as well. We bought some new barbecue sauce a few weeks ago called Famous Dave's or something. It was in a grocery haul. It's pretty bad, so I don't recommend. All right, and then the sugar. How much brown sugar? None. You're not help. The girls are sitting at the table making the calendars pretty.
Oh, you have to run on me.
But we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then we'll taste it. This is just one of them recipes that you just taste it and you add whatever you think it needs.
We will have your sweat Band-Aid.
My sweat Band-Aid. It's fine.
Wait, I need.
You'll have to put me a motivational quote on it.
Wait.
You don't get one. Yeah, you can run, so go do it.
You can do it, bro.
There you go. Whatever, really.
Bro. Ew. I don't sound like that. No.
Alright, so I'll have to cut my head off for a little bit, but we got, see my new pan? It's so pretty. I got it at TJ Maxx for $7.99. It's made really good. I threw my other ones in the trash, so there's that. I bought another big one at Walmart too as well, but I don't want to cook straight on my pan yet because when stuff is really new, I like to take really good care of it. So, and then it starts to get old and I slowly don't care anymore. That's just, I don't know how I am with things, but I'm gonna spray it down with just a little bit of cooking spray. And then on the sheet, we're gonna put the chicken. We had part of a bag, plus I had to use more, so it's got like the crumblies in here. So I'm not just gonna pour it out because I don't want that on here. So. Just kind of place the chicken close together. Come on. I forgot Jonathan wanted me to cut his up into pieces. Don't usually cut it up into pieces, but
Jonathan?
yeah, he asked me if I'd cut his up to bite-sized pieces. I guess just easier to bite into, especially maybe because of his braces. Maybe he just likes the sauce and wants more. I don't know. I didn't ask questions. I just told him I would. So, now as you can see, the sauce gets thick and sticky. I guess that's why it's called sticky chicken. But we'll take it in and pour it on top.
Sticky chicken seems gross.
You don't? Oh, did you want to try some without it? I mean, leave. I'll leave 2 out just in case.
Because when you go coin.
Then you're just going to take it and kind of rotate it around. It's still really hot, but it's just easier to use my hands. Because a lot of times it just starts to break apart. Alright, now I'm going to separate it just a little bit. and then just pop it into the oven for 5 minutes. All right, the chicken has 2 more minutes in the oven. We're gonna go ahead and shred up some of the good cheese. This is our favorite. If you have been around here, well, you can't find it. There you go. The 10th, baby. The best cheese ever. No lie. So, will you give me a Ziploc bag, Wendy?
What is house?
Alright, so this one's gonna be Jonathan's. So he's gonna take some cheese. He doesn't, I can't talk today. This is Jonathan's. He don't really like much, so he is just gonna have cheese and chicken on his.
Ooh, I'm sorry. You have that little patch of mushrooms on like grass and corn. Those smells of grass and mushrooms and maybe
This is how I like wrapping. So like the juices don't come out when you wrap like that. Where's his plate? What'd I do with it? Who knows? Oh, there it is. Alright, my batter's done. I'm trying to do this quick. This one is going to be mine. So I'm just doing a little bit of cream cheese on mine instead of the cheddar, which I do like the cheddar. But I'm trying to work on myself. So a little bit of that. Just a little bit of the chicken. I'm going to use the leftover cut up chicken for mine. And then I cut up some vegetables here because my battery's dying. So just going to do some lettuce, some red pepper, and some cucumbers. So good. Definitely make sure that you try this sticky chicken recipe because it is by far one of my favorites. Definitely top 3, so give it a try. Alright guys, so tonight for dinner, we're going to do something that was not on the meal plan. I just kind of...
I only had a little bit. It is a pig.
What do you think about them?
They're good. They're too fat at the bottom and at the top.
What do they got at the top?
A snack pouch.
Alright, so distractions everywhere. That's just part of my life. Anyways, what I was saying is I didn't have this on the menu. I just kind of decided to make chicken and dumplings tonight, and I figured we would record that. Along with that, I thought we would try something new. So we are going to make cheesy chicken and dumplings. Cheesy chicken and dumplings. So I think that sounds good. If anything, we can have cereal. So yeah, let's go ahead and get it started. Also, let's point out, I don't want to cook at all. Just one of those days. I want to be able to relax, but here we are. So let's go ahead and get it on. All right, so we're gonna put about 2 pounds of chicken into this pot. I'm gonna turn it on medium high. Should be good. And then 3 cups of water. I'm gonna bring this to a boil, let it boil, and then we'll let it cook. We're gonna let it cook all the way down. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so we got our about 2 pounds of chicken with about 3 cups of water. We're just gonna let this come to a boil and then get cooked all the way through. But to this pot, we're gonna add some sea salt. And just a little bit of black pepper. Alright, so I think the chicken is almost done. I'm going to drain it. I want the broth, but the little nasties that are hanging out, I don't want it. So we're going to drain it and then we'll come back. Alright, so the chicken cooled enough for me to touch it with my hands. Into this chicken broth, we're going to add 1.5 cups of water. And then into that, we're going to add 1 chicken bouillon cube. Then you're going to add your shredded chicken. What, baby?
Busty donut Chiquitos.
I never heard of those.
Somebody had them. I seen them.
Are they not released yet though? Be careful.
I don't know.
You know, like Hasbro or whatever will send them to people.
Put a follow Chiquitos on Instagram and post it. No, wait. The donut lunch.
Then we're going to add the can of the cheddar cheese soup. Maybe. And while we bring this back to a boil, we're going to make our dumplings. Alright, so to make the biscuits, we're gonna go easy and do the 2 ingredient biscuit recipe. So you need 1 cup of flour and 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. Alright, and then I'm not going to worry about making it into biscuits, but I am going to take a little extra flour and just sprinkle it on top because that will help it to thicken up a little bit. Alright, so now we're just going to pinch off the biscuits, dumplings, whatever. And now you're going to bring this back to a boil and let it boil for 10-15 minutes. Your dumplings will start to settle a little bit, and that's when you know it should be done. I always usually just take one of the dumplings out and cut it in half, and that's how you'll know it's done. But they're almost always done. Like, it's never not been done. So this was a delicious meal. It really, like, it wasn't like super cheesy, but it was so good. Like, I was impressed with how much better this even tastes than the ones that I made recently that you use chicken soup with, the cream of chicken. So yeah, these are definitely a hit, and I will be making this the exact same way very soon. Alright guys. guys, and that's going to be it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I have been doing these every Friday, and I am really enjoying doing them. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, remember to show grace, be content, and live blessed. Until next time, bye guys!